Pretty standard. Well, we can't call it the name, the trademark name that it has, and we all know what it is. It's built by a guy named Scott Lentz, L-E-N-T-Z, lentzguitar.com on the web, and he's an authorized Fender, Gibson, he's an authorized repairman for all of them, but he also builds some great guitars. And he builds some traditional, shall we say, designs that we've all seen before. And it's hard to top those designs, you know what I mean? Because, nobody's come out with anything better than this for a long time now. Since Leo, put it together, Freddie Tavares put it together. And he has one called the HSL that I play a lot. That it's not unlike a Telecaster. It has that style of bridge and that style of bridge pickup, but it's got a single coil P90 style pickup in the front, and a master tone, and then 2 volumes. That's where it differs from the traditional one, you know what I mean? Because you only have a volume and a tone and a switch. And this one you can work the volumes and blend the 2 pickups together and get a lot of tones out of it that way. So it works real good. And just the fact that they don't make that many of them. They build so many guitars these days, and you just don't know where they're getting the wood for them. You know what I mean? And like this one here, this was a gift from Scott for me years ago. I've been playing it for a long time, and it was just a exceptional piece of alder that doesn't weigh much, and it's easy to stand up and play it all night because it's not real heavy, and plays real easy. You know what I mean? Nothing really out of the ordinary, and the hardware is not real fancy or anything like that. It's just very functional, works really good, and completely well put together, fit and finish. And the neck fits the body, the neck pocket fits really good. Hand wound pickups, that he's got his own little formula that he uses for the weight and the density of the wood as to how the pickups are wound for each individual guitar, Pretty big, not as big as some of them. I think that helps. I've got an old 63 Stratocaster that had a pretty thin neck on it, and I wore the neck out finally. I had it refretted. It's a rosewood board, and I had it refretted so many times that the rosewood was down to it was very thin. So I put another neck on it that Scott built me, a replacement neck, and it was a little bigger, and I noticed that the sustain of that guitar went up quite a lot. I believe so. I think it made that guitar, and especially after I played it a while and got it where it was broken in, it started sounding like a different instrument, It always sounded good, but I think it sounded a little better with the big neck. Yeah, frets on this one, like I say, he put the big fret. These are jumbo frets, and normally we use the ones called 6105. That's a very thin wire, but it's a little tall, and the string only contacts the narrow part. With these, the intonation is a little bit more hard to get because it's wider, and the string is in contact with the top of the fret more than it is on the others, the 6105s. But they feel so good, and it's easy to bend strings, But the reason we did it on this one was because I was wearing the frets out so fast that I had to send it back in every 6 or 8 months for a fret job,